Most of us are interested in monochrome photos, and that's just because they are visually appealing and also represents a different mood and tone for that particular photo. So coming up is a series of 4 quick tutorials where we are going to learn not just one, rather 4 different quick and easy ways to convert any colored image into monochrome to let you choose the best tool that suits your needs. Please do stay tuned throughout the series of the following tutorials so that you don't miss out on any of these useful techniques in Photoshop. Welcome back to the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Niladri from the Digital Notion, and without any further delay, let's get started with the first tutorial of creating a monochrome out of any image using the channel mixer tool in Photoshop. First, we are going to create a channel mixer adjustment layer, which is the main tool we are gonna be using to convert this image to monochrome. From the properties panel, just click monochrome. This converts the overall image into an equivalent monochrome image. Then change the values of the red, green and blue sliders to values that highlights the subject of the image. Let's change the values such that the highlights of the face and other details are well preserved or visible. Please note that the total of these RGB values, which are shown instantly down below as we hover over the sliders while changing the values, must be kept below or equal to 100. That is, the total values of the RGB composition of the image must compute to less than or equal to 100 and never ever should be more than 100. Then let's create a curves adjustment layer and tweak the curves of the darker and brighter areas of the image such that the contrast of the overall image is well preserved. Then let's create another adjustment layer of levels and tweak the sliders to slightly improve the overall contrast. Please do remember, dragging the left slider makes the darker areas darker and dragging the right slider makes the brighter areas brighter, while the midpoint is used to balance the values. Dragging the left slider of the output level fades the image, while the right slider decreases the highlights. So let's change the values accordingly. Then create another level adjustment layer. Let's change the values of the levels such that the overall image looks a tad darker. Then create a mask and select the brush tool and increase the size and harshness of the brush. Please increase the harshness of the brush to maximum for easy usage in these applications. Also increase the size of the brush such that it covers just the face and just dab on the face. This creates a circular spot on the face, revealing the underlying layer. To decrease this harsh boundary of the circular mask, go to Properties panel of the layer we just created and select Mask and slowly drag the feather slider as long as the boundary is faded with the top layer. Once done, keeping the background layer selected, create a copy of it by pressing Ctrl J. This is used here to make the eyes and lips of the subject a bit more highlighted so that the face stands out, giving a depth to the overall image. Zoom in and select the dodge tool and brighten the eyes, making sure midtones is selected from the ranges and exposure to 50%. Try to keep the harshness of the brush as minimum as possible so that the boundaries of the dodged areas are feathered smoothly rather unnecessarily dodging the other areas of the overall image. After completing, use the burn tool to darken the centrals of the eyes and few other areas. Once done with the eyes, let's move to the lips and using the burn tool, darken the joining of the upper and lower lips to create more depth. Then use the dodge tool to brighten few areas. Preview the changes and that's all, we are done. If you do end up liking my content, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notifications bell icon for receiving further updates as a new video comes up. And please do like, comment and share and stay tuned. Thank you.